So up ahead, looks like there's a little lake called Ibons de Villemorte Bajo, which means what, the lower Villemorte lake, which I would think means there's also an upper Villemorte lake, and I think we owe it to ourselves to see both of them. Today I'm in northern Spain, near the border of France, sort of where France, Spain, and Andorra meet. The nearest village is a little town called Benasque, and I'm going on a little trek to see what I can see. I have no idea what this trail is called. None at all, but it's absolutely spectacular. It's so beautiful in all directions. Typically when I start to cramp up, it's almost always my right leg that cramps up first. I don't know why it is, always the right leg. Normally this is where I would insert a dirty joke, but there might be kiddos listening, so, you know, think of your own, insert it here. All right, but I digress. So cramps, you know, when you're sweating a lot, you're losing more than just moisture. You're losing the essential elements that your body needs, that your muscles need to do that biochemical magic that they do. Some people bring along on hikes and camps, they like to bring along these powdered drinks that they put in their water bottles, and that's a pretty handy way of staying on top of your electrolytes when you're sweating a lot. I don't really care for all the, you know, the sugary, you know, raspberry artificial flavoring that they put in these things. One of my buddies always says, why don't you just drink pickle juice? Well, because I don't typically hike with a jar of pickles, but an FYI, if you've ever been hiking or camping, sweating a lot, and you head back home and you can't sleep because you have leg cramps or, you know, or restless legs, go crack open a jar of dill pickles, hammer a couple of shots of that, and watch the magic happen. It's really effective. For me, I always bring along in an almost empty bottle with just a couple of electrolytes in them. I'm not pitching this brand. This is just an empty bottle I have. There are typically two kinds that I bring. Usually these really solid, almost looks like a rock salt kind of thing, and I eat that when I really need it. Do it before bed, before, you know, if I'm camping. But typically I like these capsules because when the cramps hit you, you can crack one of these open, let it stay under your tongue, so you don't have to wait for the gelatin capsule to absorb before you get electrolytes, and you have almost instantaneous relief. Man, it's delicious. Okay, it's not delicious. It tastes, well, kind of salty. Man, that is delicious. Did I chase it with a bottle of my own urine? Oh, that was a good year. And before you know it, your right leg's good to go again. Still have no idea what this trail is called, but it's a winter, whatever it is. What a beautiful spot. A little bit cool today, but the rain finally stopped. Well, knock on wood. Where are you, lake? I smell you up here somewhere. Look what we have here. A little lake. Ibons de Villemorte Bajo. This is Lower Villemorte Lake. Grant, where are you with your rubber raft when we need you, sir? So if this is lower Villemorte Lake, I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's got to be an upper Villemorte Lake. And I'm going to take a wild guess that it's above lower Villemorte Lake. So I'm just going to head straight up as soon as I find a place that I can go up straight up. And I'll bet you we find it. Sooner or later, it's got to be there, right? All right, I don't see anything that looks like a trail, so I'm just going to go east and up and see if there's anything that stops me. We'll see if we can make it up to Ibons de Villemort, upper or Villemorte Lake, whatever it happens to be. I think I'm on the last leg of this ascent. I think up in this little bowl is going to be a lake of some sort. It's my guess. Wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong, but that's my guess. I think we're almost there. All right, so I was wrong. There's no lake here yet. Maybe over the next rise. Maybe, gotta be. All right, up we go. Sure hope we get to see a lake. Look at that. Another lake. Guaranteed or your money back. So I presume this lake is called Ibón de Villemorte or Ibón de Villemort upper lake, something like that. I'll have to check later when I get back to a GPS signal. Tomorrow I have to head back to Barcelona, and to tell you the truth, I'd rather not. I wouldn't mind staying here for a little while longer, but what you gonna do?